What's up, guys? Your boy D-Dog here. Nice sunny day outside. So I'm wearing these glasses because I couldn't find my Ray-Bans, and so I decided to wear these because they have transition. So I told you guys I got a bike. I want to show you my new bike. A lot of people, well, personally my dad, I told him what bike I was gonna get. He told me that it was a tricycle. It ain't no tricycle. This mug got some juice. Cause he got a bigger bike. I tried to ride the bike. I'm gonna give you a story, but I'll show y'all my bike. You ready? Here we go. That's my bike. This is right here. This is the Harley Davidson Street Ride 2017 Harley Davidson Street Ride. Quick story about this. Let me show y'all. I don't got my key on me. I would have started it. So quick story about how I got this bike. So you know, like the last video I was talking about, just gonna show y'all everything. Last video I was talking about, I was telling y'all I don't know what bike I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a I don't know if I'm gonna get a Gixxer or I'm gonna get a Harley. So in my searches, you know, what I did was I was researching like hell, and I like legit was looking for bikes. I was reaching out to people on Facebook, and like I like legit had people like deny me of buying the bike that I wanted. The bike that I wanted was Gixxer 750. What happened was people were hesitant on selling me the bike. So I'm like, okay, all right. So, you know, one Sunday, told my wife, I was like, you know what? Let's go to the Harley place. Let's look at the Harleys. You know, just go look. You know what I'm saying? Let's go look. So what they did, they had one up there. They had a 750 Street. I was just going up there just to look at bikes. At a 750 Street. Now it's 3 different models of this type of bike. You have the Harley Davidson Street 500, you have the Harley Davidson Street 750, and then you have the Harley Davidson Street Ride 750. If I had to put it in like mode, so the regular 500 would be like your Dodge SXT, your 750 would be your Dodge RT, your Street Ride would be like your SRT, you know what I'm saying, like that. So it's faster, a little faster than the other two models, and the riding is kind of a little more aggressive, a little bit. And, you know, those are the models. So they had a Street 750 there. So me and my wife, we, you know, I was like, cool, you know. But she wanted me to get a Glide. I'm like, dude, this is my first bike. I need to get something that I'm gonna be comfortable, you know, riding. You know, I don't want to get a heavy ass bike for my first bike, and then for my first bike, I don't want to enjoy my first time, you know, getting a bike with a heavy ass bike. And they told us the price. It was on sale actually. The Harley Davidson has a deal going on if anybody is interested. And my dad don't know about this deal, but this is the reason why he made his comment. You know, going forward, you hear why. You know, so we looked at the bikes. So I looked at the Glide. The Glides were priced pretty fairly, you know what I'm saying? And I was actually like pretty interested in the Glide, like looking at it. I was like, I'm seeing how much it'll cost per month. So I was like, you know, I'm trying to keep a low monthly payment, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to have a big ass monthly payment on a bike, you know, that I'm gonna be riding only like probably 6 months out of the year, okay? 6 to 5 months out of the year or whatnot. What ended up happening is we came back, as we were leaving, my dad was on his way up there, and you know, my dad has a Ultra Glide, and he came up there. He told me to come back up there because we had left. They told us like how much we would need to put a down payment on. I was like, okay, and we came back home, and then my dad was like, oh, I'm on my way up there, and he was like, you should come back. I was like, all right. I go back up there with my dad. He was like, what bike was you looking at? And I showed him the Street 750. He was like, you want that? Man, you want this tricycle ass bike? I was like, man, look, it's first bike, man. I'm not trying to start off big, you know what I'm saying? What if riding is not for me, you know what I'm saying? And stuck with this big ass bike, you know what I'm saying? This big goofy ass bike at that. You know, son, I don't think you should get the street 750. I think you should, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you get a Harley, you want to at least get your first bike. You want your first bike to be your only bike, you know, with a Harley. You don't want to keep upgrading or whatnot. So I was like, all right, cool. He was like, you should try out this Road King. So I looked at the Road King. Road King it was like a 2010 Road King. It was the police edition. Now the police editions are a little faster, you know, for what everyone's been telling me. I did my research when I looked at the bike. I got on it, felt comfortable, I felt fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, not when I say got on it, I didn't test ride it yet, but I'm gonna get to that. I was like, okay, it feels good. You know what I'm saying? And it was on sale for a certain amount. Okay, so I went up there the next day. I test rode the Road King. When I tell you that bike was too big for me, like right now, I would say confidence-wise, wasn't popping. Test rode it, almost dropped it. Like for real, almost dropped it. And I was like, nope, I'm not ready for the big bikes yet. Went back up there, me and the wife. We agreed, like, all right, let's get the 750 to start me off. Thing is, with Harley Davidson right now, they have a promotional deal going on. Whereas if you buy a Harley Davidson street, any other like Sportster models or anything, they have a freedom promise. So you buy one of their bikes that they have, like the Sportster models, that Sport 883 street, any of those street models, I think they're Roadster, or anything like that. You ride it for a year, pay on it, whatever, and then when you're ready in a year from the date you purchased the bike, you trade it up, you trade it in, you can trade it in, and you get the full value for your bike. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you want to trade shit in, they try to, you know, you're not gonna get the full value of your bike, but you get the full how much you paid for the bike. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to say, like, if this bike costs 20 racks, I trade it in, I get 20 racks for this bike. That was the promotional deal. So I'm like, you know what? That ain't a badass deal right now. You know what I'm saying? I got me a new bike for a good ass price, for a good deal. This is a good bike for me right now. After a year, when I'm ready, I can upgrade to a new bike. I can upgrade to a new bike or a used bike. Use this as towards another bike, you know what I'm saying? I can use this towards another bike, and then by then I should be comfortable riding. Then I can take on those big ass bikes, you feel me? I think this is a good deal for me, you know what I'm saying? So my dad calls it a tricycle. He don't know that I got the rod. He think I got the regular one right now. Haven't told him yet. I'm pretty sure somebody probably told him. Probably got wind of it. I rolled by his house, I rode it, tried to ride by his house, pull up on him, he wasn't there. It's cool, I'm gonna catch him. He told me I gotta catch him first. This thing is pretty quick. Now the one thing I gotta get used to, the one thing about my complaints with this bike right now, and because I'm like 5'10", right? So with this bike right here, the one thing that kind of pisses me off, well, I won't say pisses me off, but kind of makes me a little bit upset, is the brake. So like, I have a size 11 sneaker, right? So the foot peg, this right here, this is fine. You know what I'm saying? This is cool, but I feel like they should have made this come out a little more, or make this adjustable or something. Make this brake thing adjustable, because I find myself having to put my feet, like, you know, your foot go like that. I'm finding myself having to put my feet like that to ride my bike. And then when I want to brake, I just go like that. So I feel like they should have kept the big feet people in mind when looking, you know, when this bike. This has more of an aggressive riding stance. So like, you know, you're gonna be a little hunched over, but not too much. My wife's car. So other than that, man, this was my new bike, you know. So I'm supposed to be getting my stuff today, my GoPro and stuff. I'll be able to ride out and do some moto vlogs for you guys. So this has been a video by your boy D-Dog. Sorry it's a long video. I can do some dope moto vlogs for you guys and whatnot. So I'll talk to you guys later. You guys stay up and you guys stay safe. All right, peace.